We are the Rebars, and 1 year ago we moved from the suburbs of Minneapolis to our very small dry cabin in the woods of northern Minnesota. So much has changed is an understatement, and I'm kind of making this video to sort through it all. The good, the bad, and the worse. And by worse, I mean the skid loader. If you've been with us since the beginning, you know that we bought a used skid loader on Marketplace, put a ton of money into it, and it still doesn't work. But a lot of people ask me if I'd do it all over again, and I hope to have an answer to that question by the end of this video. Would we downsize our belongings by 70% and uproot our kids just to follow the dream of growing food in a geothermal greenhouse to sell at farmers markets? There was a lot of hard work involved, sometimes to the point of near heat exhaustion, and a lot of noise and a lot of dirt, which my suburban boys weren't really accustomed to. And there were a lot of hours spent digging rocks. And then let's talk about our living conditions, which we weren't really accustomed to. We had no running water in the house, just a spigot outside. We heated water on a propane burner to wash dishes by hand in a sink. The outhouse was an adjustment, and we had been coming to our cabin using the outhouse for 15 years. But when you had to use it every day and every night, in the cold and the rain with mosquitoes and spiders, it got old. But was it worth it? Yes, definitely. There were moments of frustration. You're going just by your eyeballs that can't see your phone. Well, but that's not anything. But it was less than 6 months, and it gave us a new appreciation for things like water, and we learned a lot about being together 24/7. There are more significant things about our living conditions that, had I known the effect they would have, I don't know if we would have made the same decision. We are about 45 minutes from a large enough town to have a grocery store. So this means we don't live near a lot of people. We do have some neighbors, but it's been hard to meet other kids, and my boys really miss their friends. Of course, we've made trips back to visit and invited friends here, and I have made it my life's mission to get engaged up here with homeschool groups, 4-H, and other events. And while it's been really a good experience, it's not their old friends and the old places they're longing for. And this is the part that's been incredibly hard, and let's not forget that Kyle moved to Chicago for school. That was a major adjustment itself. And I don't want to sugarcoat it and say it's all been perfect. There was so much excitement in the beginning with the house and the greenhouse and Eric getting his driver's license and new friends, new animals. I still think there's a lot to be excited about. But I wonder if the boys feel less excitement now that we have all the comforts of home. Would I do it again? God, parenting is so hard. But yes, I would say I would do it again. I might do it sooner when the boys were younger. There are pros and cons to both places we've lived, and I believe given time, we will find all of the pros here too. In fact, we've already found some. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because even though our first year was full of firsts, I know there will be just as many in our second year homesteading. I still feel like we're just getting started.